be sharing today is more about, not about getting rich, not about the technicalities of blockchain, but more or less about the welfare. Okay, what are we doing to actually improvise or improve the lives of people that are less fortunate? Okay, because a lot of blockchain projects that I went through, it's more of how fast can the transfer be done, or what sort of data can be stored, or what sort of value can be achieved. So, did you know that food losses and waste amounts to roughly US 680 billion in industrialized countries and US 310 billion in developing countries, and it's taken from FAO.org. Okay? And did you also know that in Malaysia, the homeless, you take a walk in KL at night, you can literally see the homeless anywhere in nooks and crannies. They don't have homes. Okay? And did you also know that the income is really not that great in Malaysia, the median. Okay? So this is from Bank Negara. So the orphans, 8 million kids in institutions worldwide, more than 90% of them are not even orphans. That means they still have parents. It's just that they can't afford to actually take care of the kids, and they let the kids stay in institutions. So that is what's happening. So now that we know, yes, now that we know that we waste a lot of food, we know there are homeless people everywhere, we know the income gap is getting wider each year, okay? And children who stay in orphanages are not 100% orphans. So we know that. But the big question is, what are we doing about it? What can blockchain do about it? What can the big companies do about it? Okay? So, why blockchain can play a part? Because smart contracts can be programmed to execute specific tasks. That is a no. Everybody knows that. Okay? Transactions are transparent. I mean, if you literally do a project based on charity, based on blockchain for charity, you know where your money goes to. You can trace it. Okay? Transactions are transparent. Then KYC can be done and progress can be monitored. You can literally check how is this person progressing. Is he even, getting out of welfare? Okay? And there's no middleman. It's peer-to-peer. I mean, if you want to send money to this guy using a platform based on charity, there's no middleman. Okay? And the list goes on. We know what the advantages of blockchain. So, what have we done at Evolution? Okay, we are doing something about it. We actually adopted an orphanage to be our pilot project. Okay? So it's in Klang. Okay, this is the orphanage that we are talking about. We adopted the orphanage so that all these kids, they can be exposed to the technical jargons of blockchains, like e-wallets and everything. Okay? So what are we doing next about it? We also developed a marketplace online for vendors to put their products in. So the B40 means bottom 40% of income earners in Malaysia. The B40 buyers can then buy products at a much cheaper price. Because blockchain, they can identify the e-wallet address that is already stored. So when it identifies that this person that is online and is doing a transaction comes from this B40 category, the price automatically reflects at a lower price as compared to someone else that is in the normal category. Okay? So this is the marketplace that we're talking about. So we have also developed a user app and a merchant app to enable offline merchants to be found via the user app. Okay, so these are the two apps. It's actually a POS. Okay, the merchant app is a POS and the user app is the app that enables people to actually locate merchants that is within a radius of 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers, 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers. And the best part is, the merchant app is targeted at street vendors and food truck owners in Malaysia or wherever. Okay, and the user app allows users to find these merchants and buy or place their orders. And user app can also locate merchants, vendors who are listed in the marketplace itself. So if a vendor is not a street vendor or a food truck owner, but he is or she is a home business owner, okay, and he or she lists his products in the marketplace, he can be located in the user app also. And of course, payment can be done via cash, debit, credit, and of course, crypto. So earlier this year, we signed an MOU with a payment processor here in Malaysia to develop a feasible crypto coin token payment system. Okay, yeah, there's a picture, not very clear. Right? And of course, we also engaged with a budget hotel to provide rooms at heavily discounted prices for B40 homeless. So this is the budget hotel. It's just next door to our office. Alright? And all payments can be done through the blockchain platform that we are developing. So there's two sides, okay? Two sides to our project. The profit generating platform is called the BTQ ecosystem, and the welfare platform that I'm talking about is called the Ofdast network. Ofdast is short for off the streets. So we want these people to get off the streets and to contribute back to society. Alright? So the two platforms complement each other seamlessly, and currently we are on test phase on our testnet. Okay, so B40 is they can actually buy and sell or even generate income as a vendor inside the BTQ ecosystem. And of course, the Ofdast network will actually be a place for these B40 children or orphans to actually study about blockchain, and after they have finished gain the knowledge, they can get employed or even start their own projects. So what we firmly believe is every human, child, adult, okay, they deserve a helping hand. Because honestly, I've been there. I've been down on my luck. I have been homeless before. I'm married with 3 kids. Okay, I've experienced being chased out of my house because I couldn't pay the rent, just because I'm pursuing my entrepreneurship dream. Okay? But at that point of time, when I was down, how I wish there is someone who actually gives a hand for me to actually get back up. Okay? Because sometimes these people, they don't have a choice to be down there. They don't have a choice. I certainly don't have a choice to be where I was. Okay? And to bounce back to where I am now. Alright? So they deserve to be given the opportunity to bounce back and contribute again to society. Because honestly, we don't want these people to stay where they are. We want them to bounce back. Okay? And while they are in the process of bouncing back, trying to get back on their feet, we want to be the helping hand. We want to be that hand that actually pull them up. That's what we want to do. That's what evolution is all about. And of course, people ask me about how is your project going to be sustainable? That's where the BTQ ecosystem comes in. And of course, our CSR is the Ofdast network. So that's what the two sides of our project is. Okay? And we also firmly believe that a human being can function well when their basic needs, that is their welfare, is taken care of. Okay? Welfare includes shelter, food, water, security. Because without this, okay, personal experience, when I was down there, I can't think about anything else except for the welfare of my kids and my wife. Okay? I just want them to be safe. I just want to make sure that there's food on the table for them. I just want to make sure that I have money to actually buy pampers for my kids. So I don't have time to actually think, what is my next move? I don't have time. But if there is someone that can actually provide or give a helping hand, that's when the brain will start to think. That's how the mind works. You free your mind, it will work and find something else to do. Okay? So before I end, is it clear? Can you see? Okay, Ronald Reagan said, we should measure welfare success by how many people leave welfare and not by how many that is being added. Do you agree? Do you agree? Hello? Who agree? Raise up your hands. Great. So that's my personal belief too. Okay? We want to make sure that a lot of people get out of welfare, and we believe that Ofdast and BcConf can help in a way, in a small way, to actually, contribute to lower down the statistic of welfare. Alright? So, I promise you it's going to be short. I promise you it's going to be short and sweet, because it's already like what, 5?
12 minutes.
10.
12.
10 minutes to 5. Okay. So it's on time. 10 minutes for Q&A. So if there's any questions you want to ask, please, you can reach me at email or LinkedIn or handphone. Or if you have any questions now, you can just ask me.
Yeah, if you have a question, just raise your hand and come to me. So I'll ask the question if nobody else.
Right.
Is this like for the people in Malaysia, or are you planning to take it like to wider region?
If you ask me now, we are focusing on the Malaysians. But of course, if the response is very, very good, we don't mind actually spreading it out. Because I think that if it's going to benefit, the society here, why not it be spread out to the other parts of the world? Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So if there's no more questions, I'm gonna leave you guys with Ahmed. Thank you so much.